After the 1973 football season, then Superintendent of Defford Township Schools Charles Mullen, with the support of Defford High School Principal Richard Gondolf, decided to turn around a struggling high school football program which had a 60, 66, and 6 record in its first 15 years. In 1974, they took a chance on a fiery unknown coach who had just led Woodrow Wilson High School to a 24-19-2 record over a 5-year period. The coach was Joseph Carmen Corbi, affectionately known by his players and friends as Coach Corbi. To really understand someone, you must know a person's past. Coach Corbi started out his life on a team of boys, and there were lots of brothers. There were 6 of them to be exact. Most of the Corbi brothers were athletes, but Joe had something none of his other brothers had, and that was chutzpah. For those of you who knew Coach Corbi, you know the definition of chutzpah. Joe started out his high school career at Olney High School in September of 1953. Immediately, Joe joined the JV football team in the fall, basketball team in the winter, and the baseball team in the spring. As a sophomore, Joe started on the varsity team in all 3 sports. During his high school career, he won many awards and received numerous accolades. After leaving Olney High School, Joe spent a year at St. Francis Preparatory School before enrolling at Temple University. At Temple, Joe played football for the Owls, but his star appeal was as a catcher for the baseball team. During his junior and senior seasons, he led the NCAA in batting average. Upon graduating from Temple, Joe was hired as a physical education teacher and assistant football coach at Pennsauken High School. After being there for a few years, Joe was offered the head coaching job at Woodrow Wilson High School in Camden, New Jersey. After 5 years at Woodrow Wilson, Joe got the call from Defford High School. He would agree to become the new head football coach and physical education teacher in Defford in 1974. It was a monstrous task, turning a struggling program at Defford into a winner. But Joe would rise to the occasion and turn Defford into one of the most productive, feared, and spirited football teams in South Jersey. During his 25-year tenure, the Spartans only had 2 losing seasons, and with Joe's strategic coaching skills, the Spartans had an overall record of 170, 65, and 7. He also guided the once mediocre Spartans to 2 sectional titles, 10 division championships, and 2 state championships from 1974 to 1988. He also became the 6th most winning coach in the state of New Jersey with a lifetime record of 194, 84, and 9. One of Coach Corbi's best-known sayings was for doubtful parents. He would tell them, "Give me your boy, and I'll return to you a man." He also aspired for all of his players to continue on to college. Many know Coach Corbi as frank and tough, but he was a fair coach that treated his first string the same as he treated the backups. In 1990, Coach Corbi was inducted into the Gloucester County Hall of Fame. He is also a member of the South Jersey Football Hall of Fame and served as director of the South Jersey Football Coaches Association from 1984 to 1992. He was also the former president of the Interscholastic Coaches Association. On September 10, 2007, Coach Joseph Carmen Corbi passed away at the age of 69. Coach Corbi is survived by his wife Bernice and his 3 children Carolyn, Joseph, and Rachel. He was and will always be remembered as Coach. In 2015, in honor of Coach Corbi's outstanding illustrious career at Defford High School, and to show appreciation for his and his family's many selfless sacrifices that led to the success of the Defford Spartans football program, Coach Crowley and the Defford High School Football Booster Club decided to honor the legacy of Coach Corbi by renaming the Fighting Spartan Award to the Joe Corbi Memorial Fighting Spartan Award. This criterion was changed to reflect and award the team's most valuable player in honor of Deptford's first true Spartan, Coach Corbi. This year's recipient has shown the characteristics of leadership, dedication, and the spirit of winning, which is consistent of Spartan law. No retreat, no surrender.
I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, a vacant modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,